Welcome to Tweedle Dive. I will read a post from Reddit, but before I tell you the story, please click the subscribe button to support me. Thanks. So, the story called, Am I the a-hole for wearing noise-canceling headphones when our baby is crying? I'm pretty certain I'm the a-hole. Family agree I'm in the wrong, but one friend is saying I'm not. Also, even if I'm not the a-hole, my wife isn't either. She's an incredible mom, amazing wife, and the love of my life. Me 33M and my wife 30F have a little baby 3 months F who for the most part is a chill and happy little thing who makes our world shine. But, as with any baby, she cries and sometimes a lot. I'm diagnosed autistic and as a result have some pretty severe sensory issues, particularly around sound, and particularly when I'm tired. I have noise-canceling headphones, which are godsend, so started wearing them when I found her crying too overwhelming, particularly when I get up at night with her. To clarify, I can still hear her crying and I don't put them on so I can ignore her crying. Quite the opposite. I wear them so I can hold her without feeling overwhelmed. Also, it's just her being a baby, not a medical thing. Most of the time she's a joy. I love our 2 a.m. feeds when it feels like nobody else in the world is awake except us, enjoying the stillness and solitude. I love her so much. My wife hates it and has asked me to stop. She said that being a parent involves having to cope with the bad stuff. It's what we signed up for, and that it's important not to block out her crying so I can feel what our daughter is feeling. She also said that it probably scares our daughter to see her dad with stuff on his head when she's at her most distressed. What she said makes a lot of sense. Stopped wearing them and handled the resulting meltdowns afterwards. But when I was talking to a friend, he said, "That's an unreasonable demand. I'm not a bad dad and my needs with my disability matter too." Update. Am I the a-hole for wearing noise-canceling headphones when our baby is crying? Thank you to everyone who replied, especially those who took it as advice on coping with crying babies. I hope it brings you some much-needed relief. You're doing a brilliant job and please remember to look after yourself. The first thing I have to address is my wife is not ableist. Far from it. She's been an absolute rock for me through everything. Some examples are she suggested I get diagnosed before we were even dating, encourages me to stim and indulge my special interests. Despite wanting a big wedding, she insisted we have a private official ceremony and a party after our honeymoon with scheduled rest breaks for me. She always checks in on me in all social situations, and she even bought me the expensive noise-canceling headphones. I don't deserve her, but I'm grateful for her every single day. She's the best part of me. Perhaps because she's been nothing but supportive, I automatically believed she was right about me caring for our daughter. But in this particular case, she was in the wrong and has said so. She wasn't best pleased. I'd asked strangers. I have her consent for this update, but understood why I did and had been thinking it over herself after seeing what it was doing to me. Turns out I wasn't anywhere near as good at hiding my meltdowns as I thought I was. After a lot of talking, she said she felt angry and frustrated that in her view I was breezing through parenthood while she feels like she's drowning. What really hit me is when she said she feels like a bad mom and a failure. My amazing wife, the best mother I could ever imagine for our daughter, the woman with seemingly boundless love and care, felt like she's failing as a mother. I wish she could see herself the way I see her just once. Part of me feels like I've failed her for not noticing how she was feeling. I think I was so caught up in my own joy that I missed her suffering. Obviously, we're not in a good place right now, but we're going to talk to the health visitor about getting her the help she needs and what's available so she can get better. But it sounds like postpartum depression from what we've read. In the meantime, I'm going to work from home 2-3 days a week once my manager has sorted the insurance out, so she's not alone as much. The plan was for me to take the last 20 weeks of parental leave anyway. I'm going to book a session with my therapist, and the headphones are back. for both of us. She tried them a few days ago and said how much calmer and in control she felt, and how our daughter settles so much quicker. She's probably reading this and finding out that I've ordered her a pair, and they'll be here Friday. If you are reading this, I love you. Thank you for all the kind messages, the advice both to us and other users, and the support. It means a lot. I particularly loved reading the comments from hard-working, brilliant parents, neurotypical and neurodiverse, finding useful information on making their lives easier. We have a lot of work ahead of us, but at this moment I'm enjoying watching my wife dance and sing around the garden with our daughter. I'm smiling. My wife is smiling and our little girl is smiling. We're going to be okay. So, am I the a-hole for wearing noise-canceling headphones when our baby is crying? That is the end of the story. Please tell me about your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you like this video, please click like. Also click subscribe button and turn on the bell notification if you want to get notifications about the latest videos from Tweedle Dive. Bye.